Hey guys, welcome to this bonus content that we have for you today. I recently sat down with my friend Lauren Chandler and had a conversation with her over on my podcast, The Happy Hour with Jamie Ivey, episode number 383, if you want to hear the whole thing. Also, Lauren was on forever ago. So if you're into like going back into the archives, you can find Lauren Chandler. I believe it was episode 90 that she was also on the Happy Hour. So big fan of Lauren Chandler. Anyhow, I asked her a question about worship leading. And it's bonus content here on YouTube. This is not on the podcast. And I asked her about how can she even believe that she gets to do what she gets to do as a worship leader. I have sat under Lauren's worship leading several times, and I love sitting under her worship leading. She's a great worship leader. So I asked her that question, and here's what she said about it. I don't know if you told this when we interviewed 78 years ago in episode number 90, but I do know that there was a season in your life where you had, and forgive me if I'm messing up this story. You can correct me. It's your story. You really had this wanting to be a worship leader, and you would look at Christy Knuckles.
Yes.
Right? Am I right telling the story right?
Oh, yeah.
And you would think,
you're telling it.
If I could just be like Christy Knuckles.
Yeah.
And I know God worked through so many things in your life, and with probably idols and identity and all the things.
Yep.
But I would like to just ask you, here you are, 10 years later from that, and maybe I don't know how many years.
Yeah.
And you are leading worship, and I was just with you and doing it like phenomenally before the Lord and leading people. And I was just with you at If Gathering, and it was so beautiful. And our friend Christy couldn't be there because of some personal things. And you and the team, there were several worship leaders, but you were one of them. Mm-hmm. Do you ever think God, look what only you could have done this? How does that feel for you?
A little bit surreal. I mean, it's surreal. I'm so grateful because Christy has become like a real life friend, and I've learned so much from her. And she has been such a part of me finding my own voice and being content in that. So to be gut level honest, sometimes I'm like, what am I doing here? Like
that imposter syndrome.
Yeah. I'm like,
yeah.
Do they really know? Are they just being nice to me? Does Jenny just, I don't know, but I can feel that, what am I doing here? But then it's like, okay, Lord, I'm stepping into this because for whatever reason that's beyond me, I am here and you've given this for me to do. And I'm going to do it because I love you and I trust you. And I also love the people, and so maybe even if it's to me where I don't super love my voice or don't think it sounds like whatever, my heart is there where I want what we're singing about to be like in the depths of the people that I'm leading. I want, if I could just take what's inside of me and just put it in someone else to feel that and want the Lord and to enter into worship that way, that's what I want to do, whatever that looks like. And so I know that is true. So no matter how I feel about what I sound like or even what I look like while I'm singing, I hate watching myself. I at least, which I don't, I just saw clips on Instagram. That's all I need. I don't want to see anymore. But I do know that there is something about that. And even just kind of a mother's heart for people as I lead worship, just wanting people to get it. Yeah.
Well, I think that a lot of people can relate to that, even if it's not worship leading. It's just feeling, ill-equipped. And it's sometimes hard when God asks you to do things that you feel like, is this really where you want me? Because in our minds, we think there's people doing it so much better. But I will say this, I know that you know this, but I know it could be encouraging as well. I've learned from Aaron, my husband, who's a worship pastor, that there are some people who are great singers and there are some people who are great worship leaders, and you are a worship leader. You are a great singer as well, but I'm saying there is something about leading people in worship, and you do it so beautifully. And every time I sit under your leadership, I'm just grateful. You guys, Lauren Chandler, I love her so much. On the show, we talk about her new Bible study. In fact, I have it here. It's called With Us in the Wilderness by Lauren Chandler, brand new Bible study that she just put out. And you know what? It's a study on the book of Numbers. And we've all been through wilderness seasons in our life. And so she has that. Also, I want to tell you this. Go find me on Instagram, because on Instagram, I'm giving away a She Reads Truth Bible. These Bibles are so amazing. They're my favorite. Look how beautiful this is. Lauren and I talk about this, which is why we're giving one away. But they're just gorgeous, you guys. So we're giving that away over on my Instagram. Go find me at Jamie Ivey. You guys, thanks for watching the bonus content today with myself and Lauren Chandler. If you want to hear the whole episode, go over to the Happy Hour with Jamie Ivey, episode number 383, wherever you listen to podcasts. Stitcher, Google Play, Apple Podcasts, wherever. You can get it wherever. So go find that, episode number 383. Guys, thanks for tuning in to this exclusive bonus content just for you on YouTube. We can't wait to do more of these for you. So if you like it, give us a thumbs up, subscribe so you never miss any of the bonus contents. And I'll see you next time. Bye, guys.